So I'm going out there.
Out there? Out
What?
there. Just keep working.
Hey?
We'll fight him with a
Like she's
lightsaber.
gonna put a spacesuit on and go stab a
Who knows,
plane
man?
in the
Hey,
face?
I ain't never seen that before. I'm down for it. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my very good friends Dustin and Morgan Drace over there at the Dojo. Drace, how you doing over there, Draces?
Pretty alright.
I'm excited.
The reaction to people in this show about what's going on, really like, how's everything going? I know we just lost the witch ball and we got whatever, but it's going pretty all right.
You know what?
They got the tracker on there. They threw the fucking air tag on there.
Air tagged it. It's fine.
Chop took care of it. It's all good. You know what I mean? We're talking about Ahsoka right now, y'all. We're on season 1, episode 3. Just so you guys are known, because if you guys are, as you guys should rightly be asking, where the fuck is Emil? We love that guy. We miss that guy. We got him back, and then it's like, and then
we took him away.
I had a possible a COVID exposure over the weekend while I was working and stuff like that, and so in the interest of being within that window, and we're kind of hitting a spike right now, it seems like over there for cases and shit. So I decided it was best that we kind of put a pause on it. But we're over here, we're doing Ahsoka right now, y'all, and we are on episode 3. Morgan, it's not you, Morgan, but Morgan in this show over here figured out where they need to go to find Thrawn, and that's kind of the big thing, and that they also put to the like, let's just call them dark Jedi. They have this tenuous, like this kind of interesting relationship with Jedi, clearly, like with the Ray Stevens character. He had like maybe the most interesting line in the whole episode, where he goes like, to kill her would be a terrible shame. You know, there's not very many Jedi left, and there was a twinge of sadness there that I think is
or not many Force user left. I don't know if he actually mentioned that she was a.
You just said Force user.
There's so few Jedi left.
They're, to me, far and away the most interesting things kind of like happening in the story. Like, you know, for me personally, I think
they have the most potential right now. They are the only, like, those two characters have the most like questioning of what's going on.
Yeah,
they've got the best line reading. They're not completely wooden. Even, you know, I guess the one girl who's kind of reminds me a lot of Ventress. You know, very like kind of like cocksure, like
totally.
Going around like kicking ass and like just constantly annoyed.
I like Sabine. I think she's cool. I really like Hera. I think Hera has been my favorite so far because she is like, she's the mom of the group, like trying to get these motherfuckers to kind of like to knock heads like in almost any way, and just to be like, listen, you guys need to work together. And she kind of made it kind of happened, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We literally got called Padawan because she had trained with Ahsoka during, I think, like the run of Rebels, like somewhere between like season 2 and 3 or something like that. And so,
does she get to keep like her credits when she transferred schools?
Yeah.
Like when she's up, when you're Padawaning and you go off on like a years-long break, do you have to start back at 0, or do you get to keep those?
You have to go to like a community college.
Do those things transfer?
I mean, now we're off, and we're kind of in a chase to kind of get to Thrawn. Do we now, Emil? You know, who's got some good instincts about this type of stuff. Do we think we get him? Do we tease him, or do we wait till 4? Do we wait till the midpoint? The fact that we're getting him before the finale is amazing.
I've been burned before.
I know we've been burned before. I'm not saying that. I mean, like,
I don't understand like the idea of like holding that shit till the end of the season. It's like when like they did Daredevil and like we had to wait for his fucking costume. And I'm like, really? Like, just give him the goddamn costume.
We like the thing that we like. Let's have the things that we like. And so I'm excited to kind of see where they take this damn thing. And I'm ready to just kind of get into it. I can't really speculate much more than that. Hell yeah. All right, we appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us as we go through Ahsoka. If you guys want to get some early uncut access to all of our Ahsoka coverage, including you get it before we make the drops on YT. You guys can get that a hold of that right now on the premium streaming tier, the $8 tier. You click the link in the top end comment of the description below. It takes you over there, and you get a bunch of other stuff for a pretty damn fair price. So we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that, still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us, and we will get ready to watch this episode right now because I almost signed off. That's so funny.
We'll see you next week.
And we'll
see you next week.
See you later.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know I'm just playing.
That was a fun fight. Oh, also, do we think that this guy in a mask is Ezra?
What? I thought you said that he was on the... He was where Thrawn is.
Maybe he got out. Keeping somebody in a mask is something... Either it'll be literally nothing, or it'll be somebody that we're supposed to know. Yeah. I love this ship, though. This is kind of an interesting design for a ship that I haven't seen yet. Oh, this is kind of cool because Hui Quan has been training Jedi for a long time.
Well,
training you to fight Grievous with the 4 arms right there.
This wooden sword will make an excellent addition to my collection.
That's something you'll have to discover.
well, I discovered that according to Hu Yang, I'm the worst candidate to be a Jedi.
He did say that pretty much exactly. Like,
because she's passionate. You're not supposed to be passionate.
Right?
Maybe she's not training a Jedi, though. Maybe she's training the secret third thing. Not a Jedi, not a Sith, but just a secret third thing.
Yeah.
I can't see. How am I supposed to fight?
Classic.
Classic.
I want you to see with more than just your eyes.
Like when Arya had to go blind and...
Or when Luke got blasted with the little fucking ball. Or all those little younglings that got fucking absolutely slaughtered by Anakin. Like they...
Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
You'd be dead.
Not if I could see you.
What did she do? Sand? What did she pocket sand?
Pocket sand. Yeah.
Follow my voice.
I like the music.
Mm-hmm. The music's been really good.
The score has been fantastic. I think they got the original composer from Rebels to come in and do this, so he's been bringing it. She just turns around and just fucking knocks the robot's head off.
I know. Why does the symbol on her forehead look like the nude egg from I Think You Should Leave?
It does, kind of.
You were looking at a nude egg.
I would literally just start spinning like an asshole.
Yeah.
Like I would just start.
I would just go nuts. Wow.
Of course. Solid for the first try.
Anger and frustration.
And you're doing great for being stabbed in the
Yeah.
little classic A-Wing guys from fucking Return of the Jedi.
You show up, there's a trap.
They Japanese.
There's another Trapanese.
Oh my gosh.
I was so sad.
Can't believe I missed that.
We missed that joke. That was such a great joke.
Chancellor
There she is.
Senators.
Hera, you look well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fine, Chancellor. In fact, he's on board. Somewhere.
It's like you ditched that piece of shit husband and that lame fucking daughter of yours yet?
Oh my god. What time? Where in the timeline is this?
This is probably about 6 or 7 years ahead of where Andor is.
General, be honest. Isn't this just another attempt to gain New Republic resources? to
Oh,
aid
shit.
in what has ultimately been your personal quest to find Ezra Bridger.
Like you want to find.
Fighting Thrawn.
That could be put to a more practical purpose.
Well, it's certainly not weeding out the fucking bad guys. You know what I mean? Like maybe this guy's crooked.
Yeah.
I know he's giving me like.
It's so obvious.
Were you ever in the war, Senator? Just sat back and waited to see who came out on top?
Ooh. Okay.
She's like, I served my country. What'd you do? You're in Canada. Senator had bone spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Make your point, General.
It's like, listen, we banned Thrawn from Twitter.
Yeah, they'll be
We
fine.
deplatformed him, but
he's back. He's back on X.
Grand Admiral Thrawn is dead. And I'm sorry to say
This
it
dude
might
is a
take
fucking crooked, man. How
Yeah.
are you speaking so fucking definitively? Like,
Allow me a moment to speak with my colleagues.
Also, these rich fuckers, like, whoever's in power, they don't give a fuck. They're like,
yeah.
whatever.
There's definitely an element of that. For
They're
sure.
like, we'll be fine.
Hey, Mom! Mom! Is it true Aunt Sabine is gonna be a Jedi?
This is her kid.
Wow. She banged a human?
Yep.
Gross.
I wanna be a Jedi.
Yeah, I know you do, Jason.
Oh, Jason. Okay.
Oh, another Jace.
You did well today.
Is he force sensitive?
Maybe.
He might be. His dad was. He was kind of training Ezra in the Force. He was a blind former Padawan and escaped during Order 66.
Expedite my training a bit.
I'm afraid it doesn't work like that.
Oh, I can't use the Force.
The Force resides in
Not like you
everything.
do.
I mean,
The Force resides in all living things.
No, she just said it.
But training and focus are what truly defines someone's success.
10,000 hours, baby.
Oh, she can do a little magic. Do a little magic.
You both knew this wouldn't be easy.
Well, what you said didn't help.
you did. You seeded the confidence game for sure.
By their standards.
Standards which were proven over a millennia.
And we're fucking brought down inside of like a couple of years, dog.
There have been very few Mandalorians who have
Oh, and he's also
I don't
racist?
need.
That's racist!
I need her to be herself.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
you do come from a long line of non-traditional.
Non-traditional. Genocidal. Non-traditional. Yeah. Actually, in America, it's kind of traditional to kill a bunch of school children.
Yeah. So got a lot of Jedis around here.
He's the one who bring balance to the Force, baby.
It's a bunch of Anakin Skywalkers around
Seriously,
here.
I mean, like that's why it's like when Obi-Wan's sitting there, he goes like, "This is your father's weapon. He killed over 50 children with it." Like I mean, it literally, like that's what, like
It's rough. It's rough.
crazy. Like,
Sabine, I've got Hera.
You win this round.
Oh,
She's
that
winning.
guy.
Oh,
she's
Honestly-
winning me over. She's winning me over. Like I'm digging this a little bit.
I did like the reaction shot of the cup.
that was
Yeah,
good.
absolutely. Yeah, that was great.
Hera?
Uh-oh.
Let's see what Morgan's been hiding out here.
I've been hiding all types of shit. Dark-sided things.
You're literally dealing with a Morgan that is dark-sided right here.
Yeah.
Airplane bottles of booze.
I am a Force warrior.
He's tampering in dark-sided stuff!
Oh, Jesus! Wait, who are these guys?
Oh, no,
Oh,
it's not
shit. Oh, it is
the
her,
Olsen
okay.
again.
Uh-oh.
And the mask boy.
Snake
It
Eyes.
could be. I could see the reveal where
Either he's just going to be Snake Eyes, or it's going to be somebody that we are supposed to know.
there might be somebody else from Rebels that we don't know, but
Close range and engage.
Oh, fuck. Direct hits. This is kind of cool. This is the first time in this thing where, like, being the gunner, like, they make it look like it would be really difficult to hit anything. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sabine, tell me what you need.
there you go. They're cooperating.
mm-hmm. Communication.
Blow up this mushroom-headed fuck. Do it.
Oh,
There we go.
dead.
They're really making it feel like earned, like if they get a shot, which I kind of appreciate. Ah, sick.
Ooh.
Make visual confirmation now.
What is it?
Take a fucking picture with your smartphone
Take
and
a
send
pic-
it to those motherfucking pieces of shit on the committee.
Prepare turbo lasers.
Turbo laser.
Rock their
You're
shit,
not part of the
lords.
turbo team.
Why didn't we start using the turbo lasers in the first place? We got super lasers, we got radical
Barack,
lasers.
Rock. Form up on my wing and wait for my signal.
Barack, yeah.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama over here.
What if it is just Obama under there? He loves drones.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta take down this Sabine Wren. Not willing to cooperate.
Just a moment. Scan complete.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Destroyed.
No, they're shot down.
No.
Oh my God, he caught a bullet?
Get on it.
He's also a droid. Like, yeah, it's not like he's gushing motor oil that will...
He's like bleeding out of his neck or some shit like that. Like.
We got incoming.
Oh, balls.
I'm going out there.
Out there.
What?
There. Just keep working.
Huh? Huh?
We'll fight with a
Like she's
lightsaber.
gonna put a spacesuit on and go stab a
Who knows,
plane
man?
in the
I
face?
ain't never seen that shit before. I'm down for it. What?
Can she breathe out there? Oh no, she's in a
She
spacesuit.
got a thing on. Okay.
Oh, it's cute.
Get the fucking out of town.
Her little rabbit ears.
Yeah.
Ah, so cute.
No fucking way.
She's gonna fucking...
This is crazy. This is so cool.
You know what? Just a lightsaber, a damn plane. That's fun.
I mean, this is pretty funny.
Fuck yeah.
I love it. I do like it. She's like, I'm fine.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Where's your, do you drop your lightsaber? What's going on? Force pull it.
Well, she got the force. She should be able to pull it back.
Oh, and you can force pull in space. Princess Leia did that.
Yeah.
Force pull yourself. Whoa. What? Yep. Fun.
That was neat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. It's the whale! It's the
Purrgils are here.
whales! It's
Oh,
the cute
shit.
space whales!
Yeah, dude. Oh, wow.
They're gonna f up their shit?
They gotta help him out.
Aww! I hope they don't get lasered! Don't shoot
These
them!
guys are kind of, they're sort of impervious to some of that. I mean, like, they're kind of beyond that shit. They're literally, these are like the only natural beings that people know of that can travel in hyperspace.
Wow, really?
Like, yeah.
So what if they fly into the whale's mouth and it hyperspaces them away?
I don't know. They could, possibly. This is fucking nuts.
Oh my gosh, these cute guys.
I know, right?
Aww.
Whoa!
Where are they?
I think I realized why that character so like she doesn't blink.
She went to the Michael Caine School of Acting.
And I don't
Because she
blink.
don't blink.
And
They
I
never
just keep
blink
going.
over here in
And I
hyperspace.
don't blink. But if I'm talking to you, and I don't blink, and I just keep going, and I don't blink, and I keep on going.
And complete.
He's fine.
Cycle, I suppose. What did I miss?
Nothing.
Fucking space whales, dog.
So what was it? What was that giant ring all about?
Space ring.
Space ring.
What did it look like to you?
I don't know. I probably would put my in it though.
I'm gonna get to hang out in this.
Ooh, they went to Vermont.
Red. Yes, it's from Vermont in,
Just
in the first week of October, you know. Cool.
He'd be like, I'm just staying here. Building a new life.
Yeah, she ain't blinking for shit, dude. Like, it's not happening. Ooh, it speaks.
The Jedi archives speak of intergalactic hyperspace lanes between galaxies, which used to follow the migration.
That is also kind of crazy that we've never really been outside of this particular galaxy before within all of Star Wars, which is kind of a crazy concept. You gotta tell Papa.
The Jedi have taken refuge in the forest. Hunt them down.
Oh boy.
This music is great.
I love this music. Some of this stuff, some of these scenes would be feel very, very mid to me, except for the music makes it
I mean, that's prequel fucking shit all day. I mean, you know what I mean? Where the fucking music is like snapping. Okay. Steph Green directed this episode 2 of Book of Boba Fett, which was my favorite episode of that show. That was the train sequence.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like that was like she's like kind of like their action like chase like set piece kind of director.
Because like that opening scene where they were training was like, I was like, this is a boring ass scene, but the music was so good.
Yeah, the music
that I
was
like,
helping it a lot. Yeah, they're because of the scenarios that they're in. There's been a little more pop with Rosario, but still fucking flatline compared to everybody else. I mean, like even Sabine
has more chemistry with the teacup than she has with Ahsoka. And it's true. I'm not making a joke even.
No. I mean, like I like again. That was a good. I liked the cut back to it. I mean, it's just good kind of good personal filmmaking and shit like that. The Genevieve O'Reilly. That's who was what's her name? God damn it, from fucking Andor and from Return of the Jedi. Mon Mothma. Awesome to see her.
Return of the Mothman.
Return of the Mothman. Yeah.
How did you remember Purrgils?
I just looked it up.
What's Purrgils?
So the Purrgils are the whales.
Space whale. Just say space whale. Don't be pretentious. Grow up. Just say space whale.
Grow up. Just say space whale. No, yeah, but I mean, I did say space whales. I said
it's like it's Cloudgate, not the bean.
Yeah,
grow
up. Yeah, no, and so like in the finale of Rebels, Ezra and Thrawn were fighting on like the bridge of his ship that was damaged and stuff, and the Purrgil and like a bunch of Purrgils came over, grabbed his ship, and just took them away. That's
hilarious. I wonder if the Purrgils are like, you two sit on this planet. There's no one else here until you're friends.
Until you figure it out.
You stop fighting.
Exactly.
Are you telling me that Ezra Bridger went missing on a bridge?
Yeah.
He was fighting on a bridger.
The bridge of the nose of the whale.
Possibly.
But I think they went somewhere and they fell in love because it was like we're all alone with just the two of them.
With a young boy.
How young was he?
I don't know. Probably kind of young.
I thought he was like a 20-year-old.
He might be. I'm not sure.
That picture looked like a 20-year-old man.
It could be. It could be for sure.
Ezra's an old man. I mean, Thrawn's an old man.
Very old man, probably.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know how necessarily old in like human years or whatever it is, but I mean, like he's being portrayed by like a guy who's
just saying, what if they were like alone on a planet for how many years was this?
No, that is a legitimately interesting idea. To be fair, I mean, like,
and they had to survive together.
Yeah,
they needed each other to survive, and then a grudging respect grew into a friendship, into an erotic situation.
It's possible. It's possible. The
like you think Tom Hanks didn't have sex with that volleyball? Come on.
I mean, Wilson watched.
No, he had sex with Wilson.
Yeah. There was a hole on the back of that thing. Like there was,
a hole in the back of Wilson.
There was.
Oh.
There was.
Oh.
Get your shit straight, Morgan. Come
on.
Fucking. Yeah, for sure.
Grow up.
Grow up. I love
It's
that.
gonna be my new catchphrase. I'm just gonna tell everyone to grow up while I make all the dick jokes in the world.
I like that episode. That was kind of more. That was
way
more
better.
That was more the tempo that I kind of want and need from the show. If we're indeed going to, if Rosario Dawson is going to be performing on heroin and Valium for the duration of this TV program, which it seems like, again, it just kind of seems like it's just how she is and how they're directing her.
Yeah.
You got to throw me a bunch of set pieces that kind of give her some life, because she was just like, well, we can't do that if we can't do she's
gonna have to.
She's raising her voice and fluctuating with emotions and stuff, and it's just it. I mean, like, and it is kind of weird how this is also, the show is called Ahsoka, and this is not Ahsoka's show. this is Sabine's show.
Yeah.
This is Sabine's story. This is Sabine's thing. I mean, I have no fucking idea what Ahsoka thinks about any of this stuff, really. I mean, she mentioned some stuff about Anakin and kind of some things, some kind of fleeting things, but nothing really that huge, nothing that big about it. This is Sabine's show,
Well, clearly it's. It's called Ahsoka because of marketing.
Yeah, right.
Because they were just like, even baby Yoda fans know who Ahsoka. They met Ahsoka because that's how we learned Baby Yoda's name. Like even like the brand new baby fan knows this character.
Yeah.
So if we named it Sabine,
around it. Right. Or we can't name it that. We can't name it Rebels season 5.
Yeah.
And so, I just think it's a little. I mean, whatever. Like it's fine. I mean, as long as if we can kind of keep going at this tempo, this will be a perfectly fine show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it.
I'll have some good time with it. I like that. I also, again, really like the scene with Hera dealing with that group of fucking, those higher ups and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like her kind of giving like a little playback with her. The Mon Mothma stuff was good. I enjoyed
I think there's a bunch of like kind of centrist people. Like I think the rich class, I think there's a bunch of people who are like what if like fascism come back, that's fine because I'm gonna be fine. Like my factory will still be up and running.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're not, that's why it's like, why would you like risk resources and stuff?
Yeah.
When you can just, whoever wins, you can just work with them because you're rich enough to be protected.
Or there's some elements of it. And it is like, it's like, kind of like the moneyed interests, like the moneyed interests are going to play ball with whoever's there.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's like, it's honestly, this does make sense that they wouldn't want to like put a bunch of resources behind this.
Yeah.
Or it could just be like the super dumber, simpler thing where he's a secretly an Empire plant and
it could be. I mean, like I think that especially the guy who is very actively like he is dead. He is that. The indifference of the other, I think there was like another gal on the squad. It was just like, that kind of felt a little bit more plausible to me. But like him kind of being like,
he seemed like a
so
plant.
definitive and kind of and it was very adversarial between him. As far as like kind of like a more of an adventure thing, I had a good time with it. I thought I liked how it really seemed to make it more than anything, almost. I mean, like not. I don't know. More than I can remember in a long time. Like how, like kind of difficult and how you have to earn like a fucking hit in that chase. Like I like that a lot. And then also it was crazy, but I mean it was. But I was here for it just because it was somebody I never seen before. Ahsoka out there on the fucking on the hull of the ship jumping around. Fucking hitting shit with a lightsaber. I didn't think it was necessary. I mean, I guess it's stupid, but
it's stupid. But if Star Wars is gonna be stupid, please have somebody fighting a spaceship with a sword.
Well, my whole thing was I'm like throw that bitch and pull it back. Like that's probably be even more of a thing. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, you can't have all the things, but I'm like, I'm like Star Wars. If you're gonna be just no subtext, just text. Go audacious. Go audacious.
That's what I'm saying. It was just like it at least within a live action sense. I was just like, this is wild. Like I've never seen anybody fucking try to do some shit like this before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so that was kind of, and that I had a ball with it. I thought it was cute. And then the Purrgil space whales like showing up.
I love
and
them
they're
already.
Cute. I mean, like they're these big, gentle, giant motherfuckers who are kind of helping in some weird way. And that was another thing where I think like Ezra has like a big connection with animals. That's like a big part of who, like that's a part of how he kind of, I think from what I can remember, and I might be wrong, or from what I've been told and kind of read up on.
See a warg?
Not like a warg. I think it's just one of those things like where his ability to, it was like one of the first things that kind of clued them into his ability to, and how more adept at using the force that he was because
he force pulled a squirrel through a dog's head.
Exactly. Wait, what? What? Like,
It's getting attacked by a dog, so he force pulled the squirrel right through its head.
Right through its head? It's possible. I mean, I think it was more just like, it kind of like how, like, remember like how Baby Yoda sort of like pacified the Rancor a little bit? I think it's kind of more on that. I think it's more on that tick. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
cute.
yeah. And yeah, and so that was another thing that somebody had said about our shit last.
His name is Grogu, Sean.
Grogu. Yeah. Oh yeah. Purrgil, like over there. Ragu, like, or whatever.
Gogurt.
Name is Gogurt.
Absolutely. Yeah, we were calling him Gogurt for a minute.
Watch that mask guy pulls it off. It's Baby Yoda.
All
Fucking
grown up.
All
Don't you feel old now?
Yeah. You won't believe what Grogu looks like now in 2023.
Fucking shredded.
Yeah.
Why Baby Grogu isn't cast anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
He's 5'11" now.
It's like him and Jonathan Lipnicki, who's just like a crazy little UFC guy now. He's like fucking roided the fuck. He's like huge now. It's great. It's very strange. I love that scene. That was really, I mean, that was cool. And again, like, you know, big creatures, like we've done that stuff, like chasing big creatures around stuff with a spaceship. I'm sure, I can't imagine what a fan of Rebels was. They were flipping shit with that stuff. I mean, like, I'll take that if we can't get a Thrawn. I really want him though.
I don't think we're getting him. I think we're getting him in like the last episode.
You think so?
There's this like long, and I think they made a mistake showing him in the trailer. Because it's like all we're doing is watching this. Be like, do we get him this episode? Ooh. And I'm like, if they are doing that thing where they're waiting to the like penultimate or the last one, I feel like that's kind of bullshit to put him in the trailer. It would have been more exciting if he wasn't even in the trailer.
Yeah, we're talking about him, and then we don't expect him at all. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Or like, because I'm like, if he shows up, I need him to be a character. I need to know like his whole deal as a person getting introduced to him.
Yeah.
I need some sort of, and like
I agree.
He turns around, says something ominous, and then there's dramatic music, and he walks away. I'm gonna be like, cool.
I will be. That maybe could be like, if they can kind of keep this. If they can keep this kind of going, if they can keep this right here, this will be a nice little show. I think this will be a fucking cool little fucking show for sure. I think, you know, maybe inching up around like fucking, you know, we'll see. You know what I mean? I still think that they still need to kind of work on, you know, just like kind of emotionally hooking me a little bit more into this stuff. Like I like these folks, like, you know, but I think. But to really kind of get me, you know what I mean? Like, I think like it's going to take a little bit more time. But the, what else? I mean, like, but yeah, it's you know, he's been such a big thing. We've talked about him in multiple other shows and stuff like that. We've been teasing him for a minute. It will be that will take this down like a full, like even if it stays in the pocket just like this, it takes it down a full letter grade.
Oh, if we don't get him
if they wait till like the last 2 episodes, it really will. It really fucking will.
Which is a shame.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say mostly because it's a shame that they put him in the trailer. Because like this would be a great. It's totally fine if I was just like had my head where like the story is actually about Ahsoka and Sabine, and we're just following them around. And yes, Ezra and Thrawn are talked about a lot.
And there's a plot that involves them, but we don't.
But now in our head, we know he's been cast, like and we know that his face will appear. So I'm like, is he going to be a character? Should I want? And I'm just kind of like, don't even show me if he's not going to be a character.
Yeah, I think we've been burned before, and so that's why, you know, we're thinking. I mean, I will say. Episode, and this is bullshit, but episode 5, we get him.
Huh? Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. We get him for 4 episodes. That's what I think.
And if he shows,
which I will take it at this point.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I would love an episode, and they're not going to do this, but like I was like in a higher tier show, like they would do a whole episode that would be immediately after Thrawn and Ezra.
Yes.
Get spaced away by the whale. And it would be a whole episode, and it would just be about what happened.
Oh my god, a bottle episode with those two and just how they've been spending their time and what the fuck.
But they could also do that as like a season 2 of season 2, episode 2. Like if we had 4 episodes with Thrawn.
Yeah.
And then we meet Ezra in season 2, like premiere. It would be cool. Like you could just drop that.
Yeah.
Because they could do the thing where like, oh, there's something between them, but we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Or whatever, we don't know what the story is, and it's mysterious, and then bottle episode.
Yeah.
But I would love
again,
bottle
like,
episode.
and again, I think that the ratings for this show has been on par with Andor and stuff like that. Other thing about Andor, though, 12 episodes. 12 fucking episodes. And so, like, and I wouldn't be sweating it if it's like, yo, like, we do 4, and then we're, and then we're halfway through after 4 episodes.
Yeah. But I don't think Andor was as expensive. I think they spent
it was
way more on this one. Was it?
Oh yeah, it was all that practical shit. Like the typical price tag is, and also probably COVID. Like there was a bunch of just filming during COVID, but it's like $150. It's like 100. It's like 150 million. Like Andor was $200 million, almost double. And I don't know if necessarily this is. This does look excellent. Like this hasn't had as much of the.
This episode looked great.
Yeah,
it was really good. I mean,
the planet looked really cool. The whales looked great.
Looked cool.
Yeah. Do you think that would be really? I feel like it'd be silly, but like, what's his face? Fucking.
The masked guy is Thrawn. Who?
Hey, they already got him. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like
he might have been there. He was like, I was actually.
A lot of people don't like the idea that it's Ezra. I'm sitting at about 30% that it's Ezra, because it would be such a head fuck for her.
Like, do you think though maybe Ezra infiltrated?
That would be a cool idea.
He's a mole.
I mean, like, and the Purrgils are back too, and they took him away. What if they were like, okay?
What if he's been going back and forth the whole time?
Yeah, seriously. I mean, like, what? Like they literally helped him out at the end of Rebels. What if they were just like, okay, the blue guy clearly a dick. We're not taking him anywhere. You can fucking hang out. If you like, or whatever. That's the cool thing. That's almost too good of a fucking plot thing to fucking, to get there. But who knows? I mean, like
Ezra gets stranded somewhere with Thrawn, and Thrawn flips Ezra to the dark side.
Yeah.
But he didn't. Ezra's just letting him think that so that he can get in.
Yeah, or something. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. That's what I had read. They basically, I think it's a, he's like a video game character.
Cal Kestis or something like that.
No, Galen Marek, and so he's like from the Force Unleashed video games, and so that's what they're saying. It's like so similar.
Oh, okay.
So he's like a new canon version of Galen Marek.
Okay.
So it's Marek.
I mean, like
doesn't have to be anyone. He could just be himself.
No. Yeah, I mean, like having Sam Witwer come back would be cool. He was in those video games, and then he did the voice of Palpatine, and He ended up coming in and basically getting the voice of Darth Maul and Palpatine in Clone Wars and Rebels. Like he's like, so they like him a lot. So I mean, it could be something. Who knows? I mean, like that. I'll tell you this. It's a little more like it. I still got my misgivings about a couple elements about this program for fucking sure, but this is definitely a lot more kind of like.
I enjoyed this one.
Yeah, this one was fun, and this is a lot more kind of like on the wavelength that I was kind of hoping for and shit. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited for next week for sure. If you guys are excited, and you guys want to make sure that you guys can get a hold of our reactions before anybody else does, and you guys want to see that completely full and uncut, you can do that and help us out a little bit over here by becoming a part of our Patreon. The link's in the top pinned comment or the description below. That'll take you over to our Patreon. You pony up $8 at the premium streaming tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our Ahsoka coverage, including the episode, like basically as soon as we shoot it, as soon as we're able to get it up onto our Patreon, and over there you guys get to check it out completely full and uncut before it hits YT. So we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that, you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and a subscribe. You can ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us, and we will check y'all later.